The historical Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, is not the only Buddha that appeared. Shakyamuni Buddha appeared, of course, we know historically 2,500 years ago. Shakyamuni Buddha didn't appear as a savior or as a god or as someone that you worship and you just pray and you do nothing. Shakyamuni Buddha actually appeared 2,500 years ago to help us and give us a doctrine and give us a path and give us a method in order that we ourselves can be liberated or free from taking endless cycle of rebirths. Before Shakyamuni appeared, many Buddhas have appeared. After Shakyamuni appears, other Buddhas will appear. Why is that? If Shakyamuni Buddha appeared as a savior, only him, then it's very difficult to say there are other Buddhas. If Shakyamuni appeared as a teacher to help us to leave samsara or leave the cycle of rebirth, then it is possible that other Buddhas can appear. Why? If a savior appears and doesn't teach, then this person is the savior and you pray to them forever, that's all. But if a Buddha appears and teaches you how to become a Buddha, then other Buddhas might appear. For example, if we have a professor of a university come to our house and stay here and live with us, a lady professor live with us and stay with us, and we enjoy and we get knowledge and we have friendship and we stay. After the professor dies, that's all. But if we have a professor here from the university and the professor teaches, we'll create more professors. We'll create more teachers. So Buddha, by that example, didn't come to the world for people to pray to him or worship him or to do pujas or for people to come and just accept him as a savior and everything's okay. Buddha actually came to the world in order to teach and explain by example, by words, and by deeds how to become a Buddha yourself. So since the Buddha has appeared, and we're very fortunate, has given Dharma teachings, then by right, by logical right, other Buddhas must appear. Before, during, and after. Even during Buddha's time, many people became enlightened. Even during Buddha's time, people who didn't become enlightened became highly attained, such as the great arhats, Moggallaya, Shariputra, Ananda. These are great, incredible beings that followed the Buddha together. Then along with that, we not only have normal human beings who became enlightened under the Buddha, we have mystical beings. Some beings are extinct, some beings exist, ethereal beings that also follow the Buddha's teachings. Example, Zambala is a type of being, is called a yaksha, who follow Buddha and his teachings. So hence, since a Buddha's function is to teach and to give explanation and to explain so that we can follow and we become a Buddha, other Buddhas will appear. Other Buddhas have appeared. Why? We can worship a Buddha. We can prostrate to the Buddha. We can kowtow to the Buddha. We can offer offerings to the Buddha. We can chant to the Buddha. That's wonderful. But that alone cannot bring us to Buddhahood. That alone cannot transform our mind. That alone. So hence, what is even more important than chanting and kowtow and respect and offerings, that is good. But what is more important is actually to study what the Buddha has taught. Not study in an intellectual, dry, boring, unfeeling way. Simply to study and have knowledge is not enough also. So if we study the Buddha's teachings and we apply the Buddha's teachings and then we see our minds transform, if we see our minds transform, that transformation is the Dharma. And therefore, a real Buddhist takes refuge in the Dharma. When a real Buddhist takes refuge in the Dharma, it's not the Dharma of words or books or sutras or chanting. It is the Dharma of transformation. So hence, a real Buddhist will take refuge in the Dharma. Why? I'll give you an example. What is the Dharma? If we're a very angry type of person, or we're a very controlling type of person, things must be this way, things must be this way. If it's not this way, it's not this way, we're not happy. And we order people. We tell people what to do. And we make things difficult. Even our motivation is very good. Even we have good motivation and good heart. And we tell people and we control and we manipulate people to help them. The motivation is good. But when it becomes too much, then people can become angry at us and not happy. So when they're angry and not happy with us, then arguments and disagreements come. Then anger can arise. So therefore, one who has taken refuge in the Dharma, and they say, no, soon I will die. Anytime I can die. The kings and queens have died. Ministers and prime ministers and rich people and powerful, rich, wealthy people have died. I will die one day. So at the time of death, all this doesn't matter. And they meditate on that and they think about that. And then they start letting go. They let people have freedom to do what they want. They let people to make their own choice, make their own mistake, but they benevolently and caringly still watch. And they start letting go. Then when they start letting go, then the arguments become less. Then this harmony becomes less. And when that disharmony becomes less, and the arguments become less, and the control become less, and the house and the family and the husband and wife and children and mothers and fathers and relatives and Dharma brothers and sisters and co-workers and office people become more happy, that is the Dharma. Why? Why is that Dharma? The Dharma is meant to make us happy. The Dharma is meant to make other people happy. The Dharma is not for other people to make us happy or other people to practice and make us happy. The Dharma is for us to practice and make other people happy. That is the Dharma. So when people become happier and there's more harmony, that's just one example. There's more harmony. That is the Dharma. That is the real Dharma. So therefore we take refuge. Take refuge means what? To relax our mind of doubts. To relax our mind of misunderstanding, doubts, and not believing. And to relax our mind 100% and say, the Dharma is good. I take refuge in the Dharma. When we do that, then we can benefit many people. So therefore, if we apply the Dharma and we transform ourselves and we effect a transformation around us and we feel people's harmony become better and people start to trust us and we have better relationships with people, we can take refuge in that. Why? Why can we take refuge in that? What is better than making people happy? What is better than creating harmony? So therefore, if we practice the Dharma, we will respect our parents much more. And we will serve our parents. Children will become more cohesive. People in the company or people in offices become better. Friends become better. This one we can surrender in. Why can we surrender in better? Because if people don't harm each other, our mind can relax. Our mind can definitely relax. So we can definitely 100% relax. So what's very important is taking refuge in the Dharma. How do we take refuge in the Dharma? We take refuge in the Dharma by first listening to the Dharma from the teacher, reading about the Dharma from the scriptures, and then thinking about it. And then most important, after we listen from our teacher, after we have read it, most important is to apply it. And if we find that our mind finds it very difficult to apply the Dharma, it means we have not taken refuge. If we have not taken refuge and we find it difficult to apply, then we cannot expect harmony, happiness, or people to respect us, or situations to become better. Why is that? Taking refuge in something means a surrender. You have surrendered. Taking refuge in Dharma means you have surrendered. So if you have not surrendered, you won't have the result. Definitely.